last week's episode, we finally got to wave goodbye to all our friends in Charleston and head out for our shakedown cruise. It all went well, until it didn't go well. Because of a good Samaritan, we got helped into St. Augustine, where we tied up for shrimp. Anyway, this week we head into the ICW for a nice, sedate cruise. We'll be putting these videos out weekly now, so please feel free to subscribe by clicking the icon at the bottom of the screen. We'll be eternally grateful. Well, another day, heading down the inland waterway. Apologies for the sound of the engine. Anyway, the weather is still deteriorating. We are therefore taking the sensible decision after yesterday's absolute hammering to stay in the ICW until this abates, however long it takes. So yeah, so that's where we are. I think it is Sunday today. We have a window of opportunity, hopefully Friday, Saturday, to cross. So we have leisurely 4 days without getting 7 bells knocked out of us. But it's cold but sunny. There's a fierce wind, but you know, we've got tea and biscuits, which is the cure for cold. Report back later.
We've been waiting around for too long for something to show. Same old places and faces of people with nowhere to go. But we're not like them, we are better, both you and I know. Grab your car keys and jacket, 'cause honey, we're ready to go.
Morning, so we are an hour into our trip down the ICW. This is remarkably pleasant, like super pleasant. It's freezing cold, which we didn't expect from Florida. It's 13 degrees Celsius, the air temperature, and I've got layers upon layer upon layer upon layer of things just to try and keep me warm. But we've got tea, which is very English. English tea and biscuits and sandwiches, and we'll have a nice hot meal tonight. And if I can wedge myself into the sun, I can keep warm. But the ICW, it's kind of like, we only did a little stretch of the ICW when we were in Charleston. This is going to be, because the weather is so bad outside, this is going to be, we've got 3 or 4 days of this. I have all sorts of Tom Sawyer fantasies about kind of going down the Mississippi, so this is kind of fulfilling them, despite the fact that we are in Florida. But as I said, compared to where we were this time yesterday, getting 7 bells knocked out of us, this is a very welcome change. I stood up on the coach roof before and I could just see the sea, which is about 200, 300 meters to port, and it looked bloody unpleasant out there. So we are happily ensconced here. Looked at the weather forecast from the marina office last night, and yeah, the sea's predicted for 11 to 14 foot over the next couple of days, which doesn't sound like much fun. Does it, Shiner? No, it does not. Anyway, apart from the 13 degrees Celsius, this is a nice way of spending the day. In it.
Steering where worlds passing by outside, the flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side.
For those of you that don't know, the Intercoastal Waterway, or ICW, is a 3,000-mile stretch of inland waterway along the Atlantic coast, running from Boston up in Massachusetts, southwards along the Atlantic seaboard, and around the southern tip of Florida. The waterway consists of natural inlets, saltwaters, rivers, bays and sounds, as well as other artificial channels. At least, that's what Wikipedia's told me. And it's this waterway that provides a fantastic and well-earned respite from the raging seas outside. So as long as your air draft or your mast is less than 63 feet, you can pass easily under all the fixed bridges.
I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. Oh, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side.
still bitterly cold. We actually went and made ourselves a hot meal for lunch because just the way we needed to warm up. But you know what? I think it's not sailing, it's motoring, but it's about as pleasant as you could wish a Sunday afternoon to be. I almost cracked the banjo out of its locker. Play some old style tunes, some old time tunes. And we'll anchor up in a couple of hours and then settle down for the night. So yeah, really happy with the ICW. We've seen some dolphins, we saw a manatee, and we've drunk lots of tea. Should get into poetry really. Alright, there you go. So we're about, I don't know, 15 miles out of Daytona. I don't think we're going to stop in Daytona. I think it's just going to be an anchorage for the night. But so far, very pleasant. Well, I'm not saying good morning to you for the first time. It's good. Hello, it's the middle of the night. Anyway, the reason I am broadcasting in red and the reason I'm filming in red is that through just some absolute good luck, we are passing through the ICW at the moment, and we anchored just completely coincidentally off Cape Canaveral in Florida last night. Check the website, and apparently they are launching SpaceX rocket in about, well, tonight, so in about 15 minutes if everything goes according to plan. So we found the best position we could to anchor. It's not the most picturesque anchorage, but it does have an amazing view of the launch site. So I'm sat out on deck, midnight, waiting for the countdown to start. So I'm pretty excited. I was really into rockets when I was a kid, and anything that Elon Musk does I think is genius. So the fact that we happen to be in the right place at the right time is pretty bloody awesome. This is going to film terribly. I mean, if you're lucky, the camera will pick up a dot in the sky. But for me, yeah, I'm pretty bloody excited. Anyway, I'll report back. That's pretty cool, Shino.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
pinnacle of human achievement. Good luck, little satellite. Feel a little bit sorry for it. But gone out. Just like those cheap fireworks Mr. Patel used to sell us. All over Canal Bridge, this is Yacht Ruby Rose. Thank you very much for the lift. Have a lovely day. Ruby Rose back to 16 now. Morning again. Well, is it day 4 or 5 we've been doing this? 5? We set 4. Day 4. No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5. It's day 5 of our trip down the ICW. We have covered a couple of 100 miles. It has been, with the exception of a 4 or 5 hour stint yesterday, freezing cold the entire passage. 2 northwesters came through, or northeasters, or northers came through, and it has been bitterly cold. Anyway, we are almost at Palm Springs Beach, where we are going to provision, tie up in a marina, pay eye-watering marina costs for a couple of nights while we get provisioning done. Bahamas jump, and hopefully Saturday or Sunday we will manage to do the passage across to West End. But the ICW, actually, I thought it was going to be really boring. It's been really amazing. I've really enjoyed it. We've seen some amazing wildlife, seen some amazing McMansions along the way, and an amazing selection of trawlers which have turned my head slightly. So if you see us with the website Trawler Ruby Rose over the next couple of years, you know that it was this passage down the ICW that did it. Anyways, that's it for this morning. We'll be back when I've tied up safely. Well, after 5 days down the ICW, we are finally tied up in Palm Beach in Florida. It is so cold, but strangely enough, now that we're in we've got the protection from the wind of that huge apartment block. We are warmer. Anyway, gonna go and pay an extortionate marina bill, and then go and find something to eat that's not sausage casserole or quesadilla.
10,000 feet, raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a gin and juice.